for the first time, you began to see the waves of all those bills. You didn't see it before. Why? Because you are walking with Jesus. He was somehow helping you to pay the bill. Somehow, before the month was out, everybody had, if not all, they had something. So here comes Peter, walking in faith with Jesus. Bills paid up. Everything just smoothly going. And right of a sudden, in the midst of that walk and looking at the scenery of that moonlit night, something came to Peter's mind. A bill. The Bible says some sea water sprayed in his face. And when he wiped his eyes, and when he looked up and saw the waves above his head, he came down of that great walk with Jesus and began to walk in fear. And as soon as he began to walk in fear, the Bible says he began to sink. My brothers, my sisters, let me tell you, the effects of the winds of your storm will frighten you, and you will begin to sink away from the strong hand of Jesus. Peter lost his sense of confidence that Jesus was no longer the master of the situation. Have you ever been to a place where the circumstances around you cause you to lose confidence in that which you believe? You know what God has already done for you. You've seen what he's done for others. You've heard the testimonies of God. But then something happens. And you begin to lose confidence in what you believe. In other words, you have been meeting some of your obligations, and now fear tells you that you can't meet them. I believe the reason for this, God says fear not so often will cause us to just give up. But fear will cause you to sink faster than anything in life. Ah, Jesus. You see what fear does? Fear disrupts faith and becomes the biggest obstacle to trusting and obeying God. Hear me when I tell you that trust and fear have been battling each other for the human heart from time immemorial. They've just been battling. Just been battling. Just been battling. And eventually, one will win. Either you will walk in faith or you will walk in fear. You can walk in two. A whole lot of us have been in businesses today. Business opportunities present themselves to us. But you know what happened? Because of fear. We didn't step out. And the same business you was going in, you look that way and see someone going in and making all kind of money. And you say, boy, you know I had a plan for it. But what? Fear. Fear of failure. Fear I may not make it. And so what? You back off. And someone else step right in there without no fear. I'm going to step out in faith, and then God breathe on their situation and bless their earnings. Think about it. Jesus has been calling you to jump to him with reckless abandon. He is always calling to jump. See, Jesus is not a static God. He's always asking to jump. He always asks to jump. But what is keeping you is in your boat. And all of us feel safe in our little boat. I suspect the answer is fear. When fear becomes a habit in your life, we become warriors. Not warriors now, warriors. Anytime fear is a habit, You are a warrior. Worry is a special form of fear, you know. Worry is fear that has unpacked its bags and signed a long-time lease to stay in your life. That's all worry is. Worry come and take up residence. And you worry about everything. I remember I had a boss one time. He always want to know what people saying. He always want to know what people saying. If you see two people stand up talking, I don't care what you're talking about. He want to know what you're saying. And he kept going to worry. I remember one time two little children stand up talking. He told me, Thompson, what do you think they said? You see, worry will mess you up. And then worries come and worry stays. Because they have you worrying about everything. You worry